And we are here, and it is time for us to do our good and make it better and then even best on the Chicks with Fix podcast. This is the division winners celebration. The Chicago Bears are leading us in St. Jerome's Prayer, which is hilarious. And I do enjoy that the Panthers and the Jaguars are fighting over a piece of cheese. That is absolutely delightful. And I love that the fact that the Panthers have the Carolina blue whiskers. That is amazing.
Incredible.
That's amazing. It's great. And we're getting really tight in on the terrifying stick figure that is Pet Patriot. Yeah.
And what is he doing?
He is cooking for Bakesmiths because I understand what's going on there. I'm hip. I'm happening.
He's got a ripped shirt.
That eagle looks very unhappy. That eagle is less than pleased.
He's got a ring.
I do enjoy that the good, better, best thought cloud or speech cloud is actually tangible, and the two birds are resting upon it. That is very interesting. That the bear his words actually are physical and
they hold that much power.
They hold that much power that birds can just roost on them.
I mean, it does for you guys, so.
Oh, does it ever? Oh, does it ever?
So it's an actual object.
So last week, the Ravens managed to lose to the Steelers. George,
no.
both halves of George annihilated. That's why we had to make him into George Jaggington. Oh, poor OG George. Now his Jaguar form is all we have left for hope in this postseason.
Yeah, it was a good game, but man, was it heartbreaking at the end there.
That was like the most ridiculous game where both teams started freaking out at the end and scoring. And I mean, the thing that will always be so ridiculous is that the Ravens had 12 seconds left and a timeout, and they were like, we're good from here. It's windy, it's cold, it's shitty. Pittsburgh has like terrible conditions for field goal kickers, 44 yards of a rookie kicker. We're good. We don't need to hand it to Derrick Henry and have him plow into the line to get 5 or 6 more yards. Fuck that. We're just gonna trot the kid out, give him a slap on the ass, and tell him, take us to the playoffs, baby. And then the kid just gags it.
Hey, speaking of talking about kicks.
Yep.
The guy kicked another long one.
Yeah, Cam Little, the real greatest kicker in all of football. And I can say this because I'm safely hiding away from Kayla, and she probably never listens to this pod when she's not on it. Yeah, Cam Little from 67, and he hit the net. Like, it wasn't something that just bled over the crossbar. It hit the net to prevent the ball from going into the crowd. That thing was good from like 74. He hit an absolute
better than
rocket.
The 72 we picked.
Yeah, we're green. We're going. We're like that is the thing that is like horrifying to think about in these playoffs, because I mean, Jacksonville's going to be home for their first game, so it's going to be like probably nice out in Jacksonville. Then, if they win that game, it is very likely that they will. It's very possible they could go to Denver, and Denver's the thin air, high altitude, so he can hit a bomb from 80 there. And then the AFC title game would either be in New England, which would be kind of bad, or back in Jacksonville, still not bad. And then the Super Bowl's in San Francisco. Again, no muss, no fuss there. So like this dude could be kicking in like absolutely incredible conditions for the whole postseason if it breaks right for him, which would be
all the records.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's going to be so. I mean, it's going to be so nice when he just hits from like 75 in the AFC title game at halftime. Like the Jags are up 14-3. There's like 6 seconds left. Trevor hits some little dump off, gets it to like his own 45, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's go for it." And then the kid just knocks it in, and it's like, "Okay, we're gonna have to put in some fucking field goal regulations for next season because this shit is horse shit. This kid's hitting it from his own end zone. Unacceptable."
I mean, what's stopping him?
That's what we've wanted.
Nothing is stopping him. And I just love that it's Kim Little and not Brendan Aubrey. That's all I care. That's all I love. I just love that he usurped the leg of God from the Cowboys, and it's just hilarious that that's the case.
Anyway, sorry to segue from what we were talking about.
Oh no!
And it's not just like the leg is powerful too. It's like the accuracy. Because Because I think too with Brandon, it sounds like he got there, but he just missed it. Like when he went to tie the record. Yes,
and that's the thing, was that when he went for the tie, it was in Dallas, so he was kicking in a dome. Like there's no excuses here. I mean, again,
all the fans were just, or all the opponents were just like waving.
They did the Pepsi.
The Pepsi.
Yep.
Anyway, we can go back to what we were saying before.
Oh, no. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I mean, it's just so funny that this is where we're at, where super legged kickers are just warping the game of football. Meanwhile, on this cold, shitty night in Pittsburgh, the Steelers kicker yaks an extra point to open the door for the Ravens to win this thing. And then the Ravens re-raise them by missing a 44-yarder to end their season. And delightfully getting John Harbaugh fired, which was great. Much deserved.
What's crazy, though, was it, like, I don't know if it was just whoever won that game won the division, or if it was just if the Steelers win, they win the division.
No, it was winning in. Whoever won the game got the division.
That's what's crazy to me. You either win the division, like, outright, or you're out completely?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a playoff game. It was effectively a playoff game. And that's kind of the dream. That's kind of what NBC is hoping for every year. And that's why the NFL has set up their schedule such that every week 18 game is divisional, in the hopes that we're going to get that kind of event happening. And that'll be 2 teams playing for the division, and winner wins, loser gets sent home, and all that good stuff. Yeah. And it's just really crazy that was the thing, and that led to what happened where Harbaugh got fired. And it's just the thing that kid misses that kick.
He's been around for 19 seasons. Did I read that
he's been around for forever. I'll punch it up, but he was their coach for a literal eternity. 18 seasons. He was the head coach 18, of the Ravens. Okay. And I have never found him particularly inspiring at all. And it's just one of these things
he never gave that speech.
What'd you say?
He never told them to do good, better, best. That's why.
No. Well, that's only Ben Johnson, so I'm not really worried about that. But he won 1 Super Bowl, and I'm sure, as deep football knowers the two of you are, that I'll basically just like, the Ravens sort of limp into the playoffs, and then they're playing Peyton Manning and the Broncos, and the Broncos are up 7. There's 2 minutes left in the game. The 2-minute warning just hit, and basically, you have Peyton Manning, who, last I checked, is good at football. And if they convert a first down, the game is over and the Broncos win. But the coach of the Broncos at that time was a really conservative idiot named John Fox. And John Fox looks at Peyton Manning, who again is up 7 at this point. This isn't Peyton going to Gillette and peeing down his leg and fucking it up as he had done so many times as a Colt. Denver had put up 35 on the Ravens at this point in the game. But John Fox, with 2 minutes left and 1 first down needed to lock up the game, says, and it's like 3rd and 7. It's really long. He's like, fuck it, run it up the gut and kill the little clock. And it's like, well, okay, I guess. I mean, you can't trust Peyton Manning to make a throw. Jesus Christ, what kind of a lunatic are you? So the Broncos run it into the line. They chew a little clock up. Ravens get the ball back with like a minute 15 or so left. And then the Ravens throw a deep pass, which is literally the only thing that can beat the Broncos in this spot. So all you have to do is cover the deep pass, and somehow all of the Broncos defense lets a Raven get behind them, and he catches the bomb and runs it in for a touchdown. It is the most what the fuck play you will ever see. And the broadcasters are like, I don't know how that happens, Bob. Like, how do you ever let him get behind you there? It's the only thing that can beat you. What are you doing? And they managed to. They went to overtime. They won in overtime. They ended up beating the shit out of the Patriots in the AFC title game, and on and on and on. They won the bowl. But it's like, if Denver either A, trusts Peyton Manning to throw a pass, which, I mean, what a fucking crazy idea that is, or they know how to cover it. Because the thing was, the guy caught the ball on the Broncos 20, and the clock was running. There was like 30 seconds left when he caught it. So if he's tackled at the 20, the Ravens were like on their own 30. Everyone has to run down the field, and then they have to clock it. And there's probably like, I don't know, 18 seconds left, and they're on the Broncos 20, and they got to get it in the end zone. They may have like 3 plays tops to do that. It'd be a heart-pounding finish at Mile High, Bob. And nope, just lets the guy get behind him. Just like, what the fuck? Like, it's unbelievable.
This is one of the scenarios that I like to say, like, the Ravens didn't win, the Broncos lost.
Yes, 100%. It was 100% that. It was just, yeah, like John Fox puts the shackles on Peyton Manning, and it's like, Peyton, you've done great. You can't make that throw. And Peyton Manning's like, I'm a top 5 quarterback of all time, boss. What do you want? He's like, well, fuck you. Hand the ball off. Hand the ball off, Peyton. Do your job. And then they let the defense get behind. They let the guy get behind him. Yeah, it was absolutely the Broncos lost. The Ravens didn't win. And then the Broncos
win. That's what I say about the Seahawks Super Bowl too.
About a lot of Patriots Super Bowls.
The Seahawks one is closer for me because, like, I don't really feel like the thing is everyone thinks it's like the worst decision in the world, and I really don't think it was. I think passing was fine. I think the play design was bad. The absolute 100% they lost it, we didn't win it. It was fucking Atlanta against the Patriots. The Falcons 100% lost that game.
Yes.
If I ever, I don't know if you know anyone who does any video editing, but if I could ever find someone to show me how to do video editing on software, I basically want to do a series called Super Bowl Sadness, where I just review every close Super Bowl and go through it from the perspective of the losing side. And the perfect season Super Bowl would probably be like a 5-hour long video. It would be super brutal. I would rip open all those scars. But then the 28-3 Super Bowl would probably be like 4.5 hours. And everyone would be like, oh, Mike, you're a Pats fan. You'd be yucking up. I'd be like, no. Actually, that Super Bowl kind of outrages me more than almost anything else because it's just literally these moron fucking coaches ripping the Lombardi trophy away from their players. The guys who are fighting and bleeding and beating the shit out of themselves on the field have won the title. They are the champions. And then their moron coaches are like, fuck it. We're ripping it away from you. We're just going to call the dumbest plays imaginable just to fuck you out of this.
I actually think that Tom Brady needs another Super Bowl.
Right.
So, sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Brady needs number 5 more than you need number 1. So, and also he needs to win it in a historic comeback that you will now be tainted by for forever. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I mean, it's just one of these things where I get it. Kyle Shanahan, offensive genius, dials up those X's and O's like you dream about. If you are a team that's mediocre to worse, if Kyle Shanahan became your team's head coach, you'd probably like do jumping jacks. You'd be very happy. You'd have every right to. But it's like, man, in the biggest moments when game management is a thing, Kyle Shanahan has no fucking clue when it comes to game management, and it is just like when they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl a few years ago. They were so close to overcoming Kyle Shanahan's horrifying game management and winning in spite of him, but nope. They couldn't do it because, they won the coin toss and they were like, "Give us the ball first." It was like, that's not how overtime works anymore. They've changed the rules. You always take the ball second. You always go for last licks. And if you do go first, the last thing you ever do is kick a field goal because now the other team has 4 downs to go down the field and they know they need it. It's the whole burning the boats. Like the only way is through. It's victory or death. And one like this is the thing is like what a tangent we are on. We're going to cover the playoffs probably like around the 30-minute mark of the spot. But like if you go first in overtime and like there's like a 4th and 3 and like you're on your own like 35 or 40 or whatever, and Andy Reid calls in that play that we're going for it, Z banana slide 173 fire tiger on 7 or whatever. Like, if you're going first and you go for it on like a 4th down from your own territory, there's maybe 1 or 2 guys in the huddle when they're walking out to their spots who are thinking, really, we're fucking doing this? God damn, Andy, you're fucking crazy, man. And like, they're trying to psych themselves up. They're trying to get ready for this, like, now all or nothing play that they've been put into a position to execute on. And maybe that twinge of indecision, that smidge of doubt, makes them fuck up that play, and now you get the ball, and now the Niners are in shape. When you have to convert on 4th down or you lose the game, all 11 guys laser focused. They're like, yeah, wide banana Z tiger slug on 7. We gotta fucking do this. We're gonna fucking get this. It's just like the mentality is so different because you have to make it, whereas on the other side, it's just like, God damn, our coach is really fucking crazy today. He must have had a crazy breakfast this morning. He's feeling it. He must have had the spicy omelet instead of the regular one. Holy shit. And it's just like that thing just, oh man, it's just like I'll never forget that Super Bowl because the moment they fucking won the toss, they took the ball first. I was on Twitter screaming about what a fuck up it was. It was not a second guess. I called it in real time, and all 0 of our fans will go looking on my time, find the timestamps. But anyways, I mean, I'm glad Harbaugh got fired. In other news, Pete Carroll got fired. They fired the coach of the Cardinals. No show. It's really funny that like literally all these bum franchises. Yes, man. Thank God none of us picked those dead team to follow this year.
No kidding.
But no kidding. Whew, boy. Whew, dodged a bullet. But it's really funny that before the Ravens fired Harbaugh, it was like the Giants, the Titans, the Browns, the Cardinals, the Raiders, one other dog shit franchise that I can't even remember off the top of my head. But there were like 6 head coaching vacancies. And it was just like one of these things where it's just, oh boy. If they called me up and were like, hey, you want this job? I'd be like, I can't hear you. I mean, I'd be like, oh no, they called me. No. Like, yeah.
Do you think Bill Belichick's hackles are raised?
The Falcons. The Falcons.
7 open jobs?
Yeah, oh man. If only Bill wasn't apparently a doddering, senile old man being controlled by his Grima worm-tongued sugar baby. Like, yeah, I mean, that'd be the funniest thing in the fucking world. That would be the greatest, like, out of nowhere plot twist imaginable if suddenly the Tennessee Titans were like, our new head coach, Bill Belichick. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And out comes Grima Gold Digger in her Titans cheerleader outfit. like bringing Bill on stage with the leash, and it's just like, oh my god, yeah, that would be magical. That would be incredible. Oh, I'm here for it, but I just think that he's disgraced himself so badly. Like, it kind of blows my mind because he was like so close to setting the all-time wins record.
No,
if he had just like shut his mouth and had just like fucking bowed his head, he would have been coaching the Falcons to mediocrity for the past 2 years, 100%. I mean, oh man, like just strange, just absolutely strange that guy couldn't get a job. But the other like fucking mirror universe sliding door thing was, how did nobody hire Mike Vrabel last year? Like, the Titans fire Mike Vrabel. He obviously could get a job somewhere, but every team is just like, the man who turned around the Tennessee Titans, the most, like, one of the worst franchises in the NFL, probably the only franchise that's like worse than the Titans perennially is like the Cleveland Browns. And so it's like the second worst team in the NFL. Vrabel got them to an AFC title game and got them the 1 seed in the playoffs with like Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. So it wasn't like he had Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or someone slinging the rock around for him. It wasn't like he was giving Patty Mahomes a slap on the ass and telling him, "Go out there and get him, Tiger." Like, you know, right. He's like Ryan Tannehill. He's like, "Oh, come on, Ryan, don't fuck this up. For the love of God, don't fuck it up." And I mean, Jesus Christ, Vrabel's like now coaching on easy mode with May. I mean, he's gone from Tannehill to May. That's like going from all Madden to like fucking, the video games now have like what's called story mode, where you just win because you just get to see the story now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's gone from like ultimate death mode to story mode in the span of like a couple years. But how that, because again, I promise listeners we're going to get to the playoffs in the next 8 minutes, but the Patriots had to give Gerard Mayo 1 year as head coach because it was in his contract that he was going to be the head coach, and if like we violated that, we were going to have to pay him like $1 trillion or something. So we bring in Mayo. He's totally fucking incompetent, blows it. As much as Kayla wanted to give him another year, that was my favorite thing all year. Like, it's like, Kayla, did you watch?
Now look where we are.
Yeah, exactly. God, I wish I had yelled at her about that more. Oh, that'd be great. She would still be. And the thing is, she would never admit she was wrong. She'd have been like, I still think Mayo should have got 1 more year. And it's like, yeah,
like the Patriots.
That also is true. Yeah, May and Vrabel will be weeping on each other's arms, holding the Lombardi, and Kayla would be like, you know, May should have got another bite at the apple there. I don't know what you're talking about, but that off season after the Titans fired him, somehow no franchise said, "Hey, Mike Vrabel, turn us around. Here's a bag of money." Like, everyone was just like, "Okay, Vrabel, take a year off, rest, refresh, recharge," and then the Patriots come running to Vrabel, and boom, everything's great. Everything's good now. It's hilarious. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And you would think too, even if the Patriots like had an inkling that they wanted him, you know, obviously they had to give Mayo the year, but like they could have brought him on as some other kind of consultant if they were really like wanted him on retainer, you know?
Yeah, I think that actually happened. Some other team did a thing where like Vrabel was like a consultant at the end of the year. It was crazy, but I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that it's time to talk playoffs, and the playoffs are opening with a terrible game that a terrible game that I foolishly did not get my money in time. Because there was a fleeting moment where the line on this game was only 9.5 between the Rams and the Panthers. It is now up to 10.5. America is robbing banks. America is smashing ATM machines and ripping the money out of them and running to the sports books to bet the Rams. The total in this game is 48.5. So they are expecting the Rams to score a boatload of points. This is where like a somber, serious sports analyst would be like, "This is too many points, Bob. I gotta take the Panthers on principle." It's like, no, Panthers suck. They're terrible. They got rolled by the Buccaneers. I have no hope or faith in them. I'm laying the points of the Rams.
What about Baby Bryce?
Baby Bryce is going to get crushed. It's going to get run over. They're going to truck Baby Bryce. It's not going to be great. Yeah, I guess I go over. I figure because the Rams are probably going to like hang like 35 or so on them, so the Panthers only need like 14 to get the over on this. So, Rams over. I hate myself for being. One of our coworkers would often tell me that he was like going like favorite and over, and Conan, terrible wrestler legend that we all know and hate. Conan once made the insult about some young wrestlers that they were so green they're blue, which I thought was a great insult. So, like, you don't know how to book Conan, but you're really a funny guy when it comes to insults. And my coworker said something to me about a bet, and I looked at him. I said, "You're so square, you're a rectangle." So that was my Conan-esque insult.
That was good.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I can promise you, Mr. Rectangle is going to have a slip that's going to be yes. He's gonna show me a Ram over slip, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm right with you. I'm terrible. I'm terrible at this, but yeah. So Rams over. What does the randomizer say?
The randomizer has also picked the Rams.
As well it should. Come on, yeah. Die. Nat 20. Nat 20 to start us off right. So I can lose a lot of money playing this wrong. Ooh, so Panthers cover. Rams win, Panthers cover. And the total.
Ooh.
Whoa, over, under,
Real
hard
low.
under. Yeah, oh man. That's a 3, right? It's not a nat 1.
That is a 3.
Again, it's a 3, yep. Yeah, the swirl on that die is like perfectly designed to like obscure the 3. There we go. Much better. But yeah, so the die hard disagrees with me. That's fine. Me and the die have had many like bad conversations.
You know,
we've butted heads a few times. Yes. And this moves us to Saturday late.
With art.
Oh, I thought that you had okay. What we got here? We got a giant sun. There we go. Now I can see the ram horns, and we got the sun warming the astronaut cat that is purring in the void of space, which is a very interesting thing. But yes.
Will it make sense at the end?
I no, it won't. No, it won't. That'd be the greatest thing in the world. Just like at the end, it's gonna fuck your mind up even worse. You're gonna have no idea what I was going for.
I mean honestly,
I wish
if this involves space, it just might.
Yeah. So this brings us to a crazy. A lot of these games are like really crazy on the spread. The Green Bay Packers, who have lost twice to the Bears this year, I believe. The Green Bay Packers are in Chicago. Chicago is the 2 seed. They are the number 2 seed. They are allegedly the second best team in the NFC, according to the stats. The Bears are a 1.5 point underdog at home. Vegas is like, fuck you. We don't care that the Packers are decimated by injuries, that Micah Parsons blew out his ACL. This is going to be like Jordan Love's first game in like 3 weeks playing after getting a concussion. Fuck you, Bears. You suck. We're taking the Packers. Total on this game is 45.5. And you know what? There's no logic in any of this shit. This game is total chaos to me. I'm going to take the team favored by God. I'm taking the Bears. Because every time it looks like the Bears are going to get fucking ruined. God just steps in and says, fuck you. Boom, Bears win. It's like someone posted on Twitter, like, that, yeah, the Rams are really good, but you have to understand that God hates them. And that you got to factor that into all the postseason calculations. And the opposite of that is that God obviously loves the Bears. Every lucky break goes their way. Every fucking fluke thing that happens benefits them in some way. So, on the Bears, I love the over. I think this game is going to be I think both teams get into the high 20s, maybe low 30s. I think this game is going to be stupid pinball. I mean, we saw how the Bears could not stop the Niners 2 weeks ago. Literally, Brock Purdy just up and down the field with ease. And I think Jordan Love can do something similar. And by the same token, without Mika, the Packers defense is nothing to write home about. So, yeah, love the over. Don't really love a side, but again, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. So, gotta go Bears. Gotta go Bears for that. So, yeah. Randomizer, what say you?
Packers.
Of course. Hey, you know, you're the one. Oh, yeah, I see you. You went back to the good, better, best. I see. I was like, here I was thinking that you jumped the gun, but you were trying to, you were doing a throwback. Okay, let's hit that die.
Throwback Thursday.
Yes. Which is tomorrow, but who cares? Oh, God. Packers all day. Fuck you, die, you piece of shit.
They're longing for my team of last year.
Yes. That 20. Give me a hard over here. Let me feel good about something.
Can't see.
Slight over. Fair enough. Okay, hit us with the current art now. The bear is on the moon that is made of cheese. Of course. How could it not be? We're there.
I may have sent it to Kayla because I think she would really like them.
We know her thoughts on your bear.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, I definitely need to send that to her already.
Up next, Sunday, 1:00, the regular scheduled time for a football game. The Buffalo Bills in Jacksonville. The Bills are a 1.5-point favorite because, of course, America's going to take Josh Allen over the teal-wearing Warriors of Duval, the small, tiny little city in the middle of nowhere. The total on this game is 51.5. Vegas expecting fireworks. You want to see scoring, you want to see excitement, that's what they're telling you. Sign up for this game, baby. I love the Jags. I think the Jags are I think the Jags are a Super Bowl contender. They're solid.
Wow.
They're just solid all around. The thing is at this point, like literally everyone in the AFC has gone from like dark horse to contender to dark horse to back. I mean, Scarlett at the start of the week sent me a video of a guy and he picked Patriots over Seahawks in the bowl. And then I've listened to so many podcasts this week in the playoffs, and let me tell you, if there's one team that isn't going fucking anywhere according to everybody, it's the New England Patriots.
Oh no.
It's like, holy shit. I'm like, man, this is wild.
I think you can legitimately justify any matchup. Like, with the way that this whole season has gone, like, you can genuinely look at these games. You can look at any of the potential lineups. And in my mind, I can justify literally every single outcome.
Yeah, except for Baby Bryce winning. That's about it. That's the thing is that most of these lines are really tight. Again, we just had two 1.5 point lines in a row.
Is that the lowest they'll absolutely go? 1.5?
Now it is. It's weird because back in the day they would do pick'em, which was literally you pick the winning side, we will give you money. There is no spread on this game. And I have seen on DraftKings for like a half hour. Like I saw the line for a split second, and then I went back like a little late, like on break at work, check line. It says this. Go back on break like 3 hours later, check line. It's moved. I have seen a 0.5 line. I've seen a literal half-point line.
Okay,
but it doesn't feel like those stay.
Yeah, I didn't know if that would even be a possibility. Like, because at that point, it's just like,
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, they're in the ancient times. I mean, maybe one day the algorithm will go back to this, but in the ancient times when a game was rock solid close and the they couldn't figure out what to do. Instead of a number on the screen, it would literally see PK, and that would stand for Pick'em. And it was just no line. You pick the winner or the loser. That's it, and that's that. So yeah, but and the thing that's really weird about these like 1.5s is a lot of times money will like get showered on one side. Like the dog will get a lot of money, and they'll just like flip it and make them a 1.5 point favorite, and make the other team a 1.5 point dog. And so, like, I could totally see that happening. I can see that happening with the Bears. I cannot see that happening with the Jaguars, just because Buffalo is a way more popular team, and Josh Allen is a way more marketable figure than anyone on the Jags. I mean, people know Trevor Lawrence, but he's not the new hotness. He's a guy that was good coming out of college, was mediocre in the National Football League for like 5 years, and has now finally gotten his head out of his ass and is playing quarterback effectively. So it's just, yeah. But actually, it's very funny. I just looked at it now. The juice on this bet, you have to bet 122 to win 100 on the Jags, and you only have to bet 102. You actually win $102 if you bet 100 on the Bills. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this thing will actually flip, and the Jags will become a 1.5 point favorite. Like, it does feel like the money's heavy Jacksonville based on that there. Oh yeah. Right now, Jacksonville has 54% of the bets on the spread, which is interesting because usually the underdog doesn't get that. But also, this is the thing that I hate about DraftKings is that they love using the metric of bets and not money, which is what I care about. Because if some betting syndicate puts like $1.5 million on one side, that matters more to me than a bunch of dum-dums going, yeah, Jacksonville looks pretty good. I'll put $20 on them to win this game. It's like, who cares? I don't care. I don't care about the nickel and diming bets. I want to know who are the whales hitting for this game. But yeah, so, but me personally, Buffalo's defense sucks. Jacksonville will score a ton on them. The thing is that Josh Allen's going to have to put on the Superman cape for like 4 straight rounds because he's just going to have to carry this shit-ass Buffalo defense week in and week out. Like,
and how much more genuinely can his lower back take?
Not much. Oh my god.
The whole team he's carrying.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, but the one thing I will say is, so if Buffalo wins this game, as long as the Patriots beat the Chargers, because for those of you who don't know, which maybe, I don't know, 3 of our 7 listeners, but the NFL playoffs are not bracketed, so it's not like the winner of this game is guaranteed to play somebody else. The playoffs are unbracketed to start, and the Broncos are going to play the lowest seeded team remaining in the playoffs, whoever that is. So if the Chargers beat the Patriots, the Chargers being the lowest seeded team, immediately go to Denver 100%. Whereas if every favorite wins, that would mean that that would mean that the Steelers-Texans winner would go to Denver. So there's bouncing around that can happen in this. But if Buffalo were to beat Jacksonville, they're the 6th seed. So as long as the Chargers don't win, it would be Buffalo at Denver. And oh my God, would we get a week of Josh Allen is coming for that ass. Broncos in trouble because Super Josh is coming for you, baby. Oh my God, it would be insufferable. Like, I would actually be rooting for the Broncos, and I would actually hate Josh Allen after that week because it's coming. Because they got nothing to spice up that game. Because Denver is so fucking boring. Their quarterback is pedestrian to mediocre. They've got a good defense. That's great, but Denver's just not a team that is like that. They don't play a fun brand of football. No one's bouncing their grandkids on their knee going, oh, look at these Broncos. Oh my God, they're so great. Watch them win another game 17-14. So yeah, America is going to be like, Josh, do it for us. Knock the Broncos out of the playoffs, please. Like, that is 100% what would happen. And I would bet the Broncos out of spite. I'd be like, fuck this. I'm the Grinch. I want America to hurt now. So yeah.
What was that thing that Allie sent us about like those horse girl anime fans that are like dressing up as like horse anime characters and going to Broncos games? Because it's some anime about horses and they're all like because the Broncos are a horse.
Right.
All these horse girl anime
girlies are living their best life.
So what you are talking about, I'm not going to pronounce this right, but what you're talking about is Yumasumi. It's Yumasumi. Yeah. Yumasumi is a game that is where there are all these anime girls who are named after actual horses that ran in Japanese horse racing, and you train your anime girl to get faster and stronger and better, and you can like it's literally this really involved game, and you can make it so your anime girl wins the big race, and it's crazy. It's a crazy game.
All these horse girlies are latched onto the Broncos now.
Of course they are. They are.
Taylor and Travis, like all that.
How all the Swifties were like immediately Chiefs fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah. So the horse racing anime girl game is a real thing to the point of I even know about it, which is horrifying. But the Broncos are the horse team because the Colts much like a lame horse got put down for because they broke their leg, literally. That's what happened to the Colts. Their quarterback broke his leg and they had to put him down. It's really tragic. Oh, look at that poor sad dead Colt. You're gonna have to like mail that like Colt like rip off Beanie Baby to some Etsy designer, and they need to like send it back to you with like a bone sticking out of its leg and like X's where the eyes are because like what happened to him. Had to put him down. Be like, oh no. But I think the Jags win this game because I think they're just gonna score a ton. And I mean, Josh Allen's battling an ankle injury. I think he's going to Superman as hard as he can. But the thing is, the secret here, which is like so crazy, is that the Jags are good. They went into Denver a few weeks ago and beat the fuck out of the Broncos.
They beat the Chiefs. Oh my God, wait, I need to add something to my picture.
Well, they beat the Chiefs a million years ago in an incredibly fluky game where they got a 100-yard pick six. Trevor Lawrence fell on his bottom into some butterscotch and then got up and ran in for a touchdown. Like a lot of crazy stuff happened in that game. But the Jaguars are playing really good football, and I just feel like not enough people are respecting that because they've got so many other dark horses they're trying to hype up. And Buffalo is like 31st against the run in the NFL right now. And Jacksonville is very good at running the ball. And Trevor can run the ball if he has to. So give me the Jags all day on this one. I like their chances. And that's going to set up a lot of fun stuff if things break the right ways. Randomizer. What says Randomizer?
The randomizer says, Josh Allen, this is still not your year. We're going Jaguars.
Fuck you, Josh Allen. Boom. Roasted. Oh, yeah. And then the die. Come on, nat 20 for the Jags. One time in your life, die. Nat 1.
Oh.
Boo! The Josh Allen loving die, you piece of shit. I've always hated you, die. Total. Give me an over. I want to bet the over hard. Give me it. Okay, slide over. I'll take it. Take that. That's fine. Okay. Vron now frantically scrambling into art.
So before I show the art, so the dad of that kid went to the Bills game And he's like, I thought of you because I got a not from Jersey Philly cheesesteak.
Okay.
I think just because the name, because it was the Bills Jets game, and he said it was called a not from Jersey cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That's it. I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
Because I've asked him about the waffle fries before.
Okay. I'm so lost. Okay.
It's just food.
It's food.
From the Bills Stadium. It sounds good.
Oh, God. So the Bill is a parasite inside the Jaguars. Like,
no.
Is this the thing?
No.
Is it just a marking or is it an alien?
No, it's just on its suit.
So the Jaguar is wearing a Bill branded suit, is what you're saying.
I mean,
what it's saying is the Jaguar skinned a buffalo and made a spacesuit out of it.
I mean, I could redraw it as the blue pig wearing spots. It's gonna be the same thing, just opposite now.
True.
Oh, God.
I just forgot the rig.
Tay-Tay's ring?
Yeah, yes. I just gotta keep the lore going, you know?
Yeah, yes. He needs Tay-Tay's ring.
Always.
He won it fair and square.
He did.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the midday game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this game's kind of funny to me because it's like before the Niners played the Seahawks, everyone's like, "Oh shit, San Francisco, like the new powerhouse. If they win this game, they never have to go on the road. They play 2 home games and the Bulls in their home stadium. This is crazy." And then Seattle just absolutely ripped their guts out, just beat them and took their lunch money. And now everyone's and everyone's like, well, San Francisco kind of sucks now. And it's like, and I think that's really wild. I think it's really crazy that the Eagles, who have been nightmarishly dysfunctional all year long, are now a 4.5 point favorite over the Niners, and the total's 44.5. I think this is way too many points for the Eagles to be giving because they just don't know what they're doing on offense, and the Niners have a great offense. I know that the Eagles have a great defense, and I know that they're going to do stuff that is good, but I'll take the points, and then after I take the points, I'm going to go under because I think that I just feel like this is going to be an annoying, like, grindy 2017 24-20 kind of game, and it's going to come down to like a field goal and someone's going to fuck it up and everyone's going to get really mad at the guy who fucked it up and all that kind of stuff. I think it's just going to be, I think this game's going to kind of suck is really what it comes down to. This game's going to kind of not be good. It's going to be kind of defensive and boring. And I think the Eagles, I talked about how the Broncos don't play a very pleasing brand of football. I think the Eagles play a really shitty brand of football. So I think, I think we're not going to have a great time. But
we only liked them when they did the thing.
Yes, when they did the thing and they saved America from the three-peat. And boy howdy were they fucking feeling it when they just beat the bag out of the fucking Chiefs. That was really funny to me. I just remember my Minnesota girl and Connecticut girl were all like butthurt about the Chiefs in the bowl. And I basically had to like fight with them to turn the TV on when it was 17-0. And they got to enjoy their hate watch for the rest of the game as the Eagles just dog walked them. So it was like, hey, tune in now. You'll get to see the Chiefs get their ass kicked, and you'll also get to see Kendrick call Drake a pedophile. It's going to be great for the whole family. So get in there. But yeah, like, so either team winning this game is totally reasonable, but I think it's way too close of a game for 4.5 points, especially given the fact that Philadelphia is like allergic to the end zone. Like they get inside the 20-yard line and they start sneezing and coughing and their eyes water and they're like, oh God, and they got to get some sort of like meds to like deal with that allergy to figure out how to actually like score touchdowns. So, randomizer, what say you?
This is the only randomizer choice that I have been disappointed with because they picked the Eagles.
Of course they did. Of course they did. Sucks to suck. Fucking.
They couldn't give me everything I wanted. You know, it is still the randomizer.
Yep. And so let's go to the die.
Ooh.
That's a 2.
And that's a 2. Philadelphia, easy and comfortable. Fucking.
I feel like, has the die agreed with us at all?
Not really, no.
And that's a 3.
Well, it did agree with me on the under. Me and the die are locked in on the under. And now we have the Eagle wearing a 49ers branded spacesuit. So this was Vron. Like now, if we want to take this to a really dark place, we could say that the Jaguar and the Eagle brutally murdered the 49er and the Bill and stole their spacesuits in order to conduct this mission. Like the space station is basically Among Us. And
oh my gosh,
the wings floating off into space.
The Eagle and the Jaguar are the imposter, and they're just killing everybody on the space station.
Oh, that's funny. That would have been good. That would have been good.
Yeah. Oh, Teal is sus. Vote him out. Let's do this. But yeah. And that brings us to the Sunday Night Delight. Our New England Patriots. Bam. Everyone has their props at the ready. We're here to rock. Our New England Patriots at home against the Los Angeles Chargers. Patriots, a 3.5 point favorite. The total, 46.5. And boy, howdy, have I been listening to people talk about how the Chargers are going to come in here and beat the shit out of the Patriots. And that's crazy to me.
Who are they, Kayla? Like,
yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically. Clone herself and be like, hey, let's go find Mike on Twitter and be like, how the Pets are going to lose, Chargers all day.
Yes. Oh, God. If I get like tweeted at by someone with the name Bolts and Boys, I'll know it's Kayla. You know, I'll know she's just hating on me. It'll be great. But yeah, I like the Patriots here. I'm seeing everyone talking about the Chargers. The Patriots haven't played a defense this good in a while, and it's just, you know what? The Patriots have Drake May. Fuck you. That's the answer to all these questions. Like, everyone's talking about how Josh Allen's going to put on the Superman cape and like do crazy stuff against Jacksonville. The Chargers are worse than the Jaguars, and we have Drake May, who is as good, if not better, than Josh Allen right now. Because he doesn't have an injured leg. He doesn't have a bad ankle the way Josh does. Drake May is really good at football. And yeah, so am I going to look really bad when Drake May throws like 4 interceptions and shits the bed in his first playoff game and they lose?
Don't even think that.
Don't speak that. Don't speak that into the universe.
It. Just everyone find a piece of wood.
Yep. Bam. There we go. I can't believe I knocked my camera over and sell that even better.
Proofy did it.
Yep, exactly.
That's the power of Drake May, baby.
Yes. That is the power of Drake May MVP. That is the power.
Drake. What were we saying, Scarlett? Drake MVP May. His nickname.
I'm here for all of it. But yeah, I like the Patriots. I lean over because I think we're going to score a lot. So Pat's over. Randomizer.
What was the over again?
Oh, the total. Oh man, I think it was 46. Well, come on, my phone has like a 2-second delay to just like go into lock mode. It's crazy. 46.5. So I think it's going to go over. Okay, what does the randomizer say?
The randomizer is now a fan of Drake May, and picked the Patriots.
Yay! Way to go, randomizer. Okay, this is your okay. Die. You can redeem yourself here.
Let's send some positive energy to the die.
Yes.
Like we need just this once. Agree.
One time. One nat 20 in your miserable life, Die. Come on. This nat 1's gonna hit so hard. It's gonna suck. Oh my god.
Another 3.
Fucking the 3 is weighted. The 3 is weighted.
Honestly, what is going on?
This is
nudge it.
This is like
oh, did it just fall? Oh.
I refuse to be a part of this heresy. I refuse to manipulate the prophetic visions of the die.
Was it the wind? I don't know. It wasn't balanced right, I guess.
Okay, well, let's see. Come on, give us a 20 for the total. Let's have a fun Chargers win in the die's eyes. Oh god, this fucking thing. This piece of shit. Wow. Just
I can't even think of something added together.
It's like the die saw the randomizer face turned and just said to itself, well, there needs to be a heel on this podcast, so
we just got a Steve Austin Bret Hart double turn here.
Yes, we did. We absolutely did. Oh my god, that's exactly what happened. Oh man, this is wild. This is treachery beyond measure. And now we have the Patriot in a window and a cloud lightning bolt above him.
Is that like the spaceship?
You'll see.
Okay. And closing out the week. So I have heard some people talking up the Jaguars a little bit. And of course, everyone's talking up Josh Allen. But the one team that has been getting the most hype for the AFC for the past week is without a doubt the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans have been absolutely just blowing up as the AFC representative in the Super Bowl. They've got the murder defense. They are all that and a bag of chips. And they're playing this dog shit Steelers team that is only in the playoffs because a rookie kicker missed a 44-yarder. Right. Yes. Agreed. Voice activated anger thing.
Whoever listened, let us know if you can actually hear that on YouTube.
Well, I can hear it, so I don't think it's not carrying. I think it's fine. But yeah. The Texans are a 3-point favorite. Total on this game is a very low 39.5. Not a lot of action or fun expected.
39.5 for Paul.
And even though I just like pissed and moaned about the Texans getting way too much love, I do have to agree on this game that I do think the Steelers just suck. I don't trust them at all. So I am going to take the Texans. I think they will knock the Steelers out of the playoffs. And then we are going, if everything breaks the way it's supposed to, if Jacksonville wins, if the Patriots win, the second round of the playoffs in the AFC would be the Jags at the Patriots and the Texans at the Broncos. And I don't think it would be a week long of, Houston's coming for that ass. But I do think there would be a week of, can Houston pull off the upset in Denver? Because I just don't think the Broncos have that much respect in the football media. Whereas in the NFC, I think the Rams are going to win against the Jags, and then that means that if the Bears win their game, which is the Green Bay is the 7 seed, so if Green Bay wins, they go to Seattle. But if the Bears win and my brain's just and the Eagles win. If all the favorites win, then the Rams would go to Seattle, and that'd be a hell of a game. I mean, that would be literally like, does the winner of this game win the Super Bowl? Can Sam Darnold hold up? But if the Packers win, I mean, honestly, like if Green Bay or San Francisco win in an upset, oh my God, like we just saw Seattle beat San Francisco half to death a week ago. So if we got that match again, I mean, and that was in San Francisco. This time around, it would be in Seattle. So like, holy shit. So like, if the Seahawks don't get the Rams right away, I totally see the Seahawks going to the NFC title game, and then who knows? I mean, who knows what will happen there? But I feel like the way it's going to shake out is man, my brain just melted. But I just don't know if I would be a huge fan of the Rams playing the Seahawks in the second round. I think it'd be a lot more fun if we got like junk in the way of that, and it ended up being like Rams Seahawks for the NFC title game. That would be like the premium matchup. Whereas in the AFC, it's weird. It's really weird. I mean, there's no big battle in the AFC where you're like, oh man, if Team X were to play Team Y, oh, that would be a Donnybrook. Oh, baby, let me tell you. Because it's like, really? The AFC title game, Houston versus the Patriots. Oh, man. Can someone go pick up my socks? They've been blown off. Holy shit. Like, I mean, it's like, there's just, I mean, I think the biggest matchup would probably be Patriots Bills, because they're a divisional rivalry. The Patriots and Bills have history. And if that was the AFC title game, I mean, oh my God, because it would be like, can Josh Allen finally get over the hump? Will Drake May ascend? So I think that has a little juice to it. But if like the AFC title game was like, imagine your AFC title game is Jaguars Texans, and whatever network has to broadcast that game is just drinking themselves into a coma, trying to sex up that dog shit game. It's like, you guys like Trevor Lawrence, right? Have you even heard of CJ Stroud? Come on, watch the game. It's like, oh my God. Like, it just like, I mean, it's football. It'll always bang a good rating, but like, man, like that, I've already heard people say like, hey, man, if there was ever a game that there's going to be a few suspect flags in, get ready for Bills Jaguars to be a little ref thumb on the scale, because they need to keep the golden boy in the playoffs, because he's all they got left. It's like if Josh Allen goes out, they got nobody. They got fucking less than nobody in these playoffs. Ouch. Lamar, Burrow, Mahomes, they're all gone. I mean, it's like, oh my God, we got nothing. So yeah, but
I mean, they have Trevor Lawrence and his beautiful blonde locks.
They have Trevor Lawrence and the greatest tweet that ever happened, where it was in the mid-season, and it said Trevor Lawrence, and he has like a little baby daughter, just like maybe 1 year old, just really tiny, and it was a photo of him in his uniform, and it says Trevor Lawrence with his daughter pregame, and then someone replied, "Pregame is a beautiful name." and then
incredible.
And then people started spelling pregame like with a Y, and all the stuff people do to fuck with the spelling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So Trevor and pregame Lawrence doing the media rounds before the game. But yeah. But for me, and also a bit for Scarlett, like the ultimate hilarity of all of this, which I always have to root for when the Jags are in the playoffs, is the Jags have to win the bowl. So they're holding up the AEW world title belt at the end of the game and not the WWE title belt. It would be the funniest thing in the world.
They'd have both.
No, they wouldn't. No, they would not. They absolutely would not, because they own AEW.
I know that.
They're not going to put the Vince belt on TV. the
it's
WWE,
not the Vince belt anymore.
They're not gonna put Triple Nose's belt on TV. Are you happy now? They actually removed the Jaguar belt from the Pro Shop. You can't buy a Jaguar themed belt from WWEshop.com.
Oh.
So yeah, but it would be the funniest thing in the world to just see Trevor Lawrence, or like Trevor Lawrence is holding the Lombardi, and then some other random schmuck behind him is holding up Pretty Platinum in the air, and there's like fucking, and then MJF gets to do tweets about how that's not really the belt and he's still the champ. That'd be great. It'd be so funny because like that's the thing is that's so funny is the most iconic wrestling belt moment in the Super Bowl was back before WWE was doing all that shit where they were like throwing belts at the winners. Was the year the Packers of Aaron Rodgers won the title. There was a Packer behind Aaron Rodgers holding up big gold, and I'll have to send Scarlett the picture of that. But yeah, it's hilarious. It's really funny. You got Rodgers, Lombardi, and then like I think it's like some random defensive player is just holding up big gold behind him in the background. And you just know that like WWE management saw that. We're like, fuck, we gotta get those guys our belt. Mm-hmm. We can't have them like holding the Flair belt, even though like it's Batista and everybody wore that thing back in the day. But that's our branding. It's not selling us. We gotta get the big WW on there. So anyhow, how does the random man, fuck the Texans and Steelers. We just totally went off the rails there. What does the randomizer say on this game?
So the randomizer said that the Texans were just gonna make a nice glass of warm milk, tuck Aaron Rodgers into bed, and say night night, Gramps.
I hope it's pasteurized milk, because I'd be happy if it was unpasteurized, because he's a fucking weirdo.
It's definitely pasteurized.
Boom, yeah, take that, Aaron Rodgers. Drink that pasteurized milk, you piece of shit. And now...
Maybe they'll just milk a cow straight into Aaron Rodgers' mouth.
Oh. Yes. Okay, Di, hit us with it. Let's go. Can't wait for this Nat 1. The Di, just the massive Aaron Rodgers fan. Oh shit! Whoa, what the fuck was that? Man, wow.
The highest number we've had so far.
Wow, the die suddenly, like it was like the moment of truth when like the bad guy hands like the guy that's thinking about heel turning the steel chair, and he's like, do it, and then the crowd's like going, no, and then the reluctant heel brains the guy that gave him the chair, and the crowd roars. The die with the last minute face turn.
Even the die was like, this one's too much for me.
The die's like, I ain't consorting with Aaron Rodgers. Nuts to that. Oh God. Total. Nat 1. Come on. I need some betting advice, Die. Help me out. 9. Barely under. Fuck you. Okay. So I mean, here we go. And
I feel like we talked a lot about that game, and then my picture's just so...
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Is this like the view from space?
Yes, it's definitely the view from space. Yeah. It's 100% the view from space.
Did I zoom out?
Yes, you can. I like that the zoom is broken now. We're like stuck in this terrible abeyance.
Oh my goodness.
Now that is a lot. There is a
far more elaborate than I realized.
Yeah, that's oh boy. There is much going on here. That is intense. I'm frazzled. I'm like totally frazzled here.
Wow.
I can't process this.
They're on the ISS.
Yes, I see. I understand that. Yes,
I said it would make sense at the end.
But also, I'm still sticking to my Among Us theory. So yes.
I really do like that one. That was a good one. That was funny.
So on the wig again.
What'd you say?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
George Ravington's wig is just kind of floating off into space.
Oh my God, that That is an Easter egg for the ages. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Ground control, Major Tom.
Yes. Oh boy.
Oh, I made a mark.
So so basically the moral of the story is I really hope the Packers or the Niners win, because if the Rams, Eagles, and Bears win, then we're getting Rams, Seahawks in the second round of the playoffs, and that kind of sucks because it feels like the NFC title game would be kind of downhill from that. Like if the Seahawks beat the Rams, and then it's like the NFC title game, Seahawks, Packers. It's like, oh my god, you couldn't give me money to bet on Green Bay in that spot. I'd be like Seattle 13-point favorite. I'd be like, sold. Don't give a shit. They're gonna kill them because if the Seahawks were able to beat the Rams, I just don't see anybody else in the NFC like challenging them at all. So it's like I basically want like Packers, Eagles, Rams to win, and then the divisional round is Packers and Seahawks, and the Eagles play the Rams, and then we can have a beautiful NFC title game of Rams Seahawks, and life is good. The AFC, I'm a Patriot fanboy. I want them to win the whole goddamn thing. But however it shakes out, I just don't think there's no climax that we're building to in the AFC. There's no can't miss matchup that I want to see for the AFC Championship. All I really want is whoever plays the Broncos in the divisional round to knock them out, so the AFC title game ends up being at Gillette, and it's like Patriots Jags or Patriots Texans or Patriots Bills or whatever in Foxborough, and that'd be great. So, but
I feel like I'm just ready for something new, something a little different.
Well, the thing is, something as someone has pointed out, and I mean, I don't know that we have to worry about this, and Lord knows those are famous last words as we're getting ready to be annihilated by the great evil of our world. But as long as Aaron Rodgers does not make it to the Super Bowl, the AFC quarterback will be a first timer in the bowl.
Ooh.
It would be so as long as the Houston Texans take care of business, which I think they will, it will ensure that we will have a Final Four in the AFC of no quarterbacks that have actually started a Super Bowl.
Okay.
And in the NFC, I think only Stafford has started a Super Bowl. I know, Jordan Love hasn't. Let's see, Love hasn't. Baby Bryce obviously hasn't. Brock Purdy's been to the bowl, so Brock's done one. Jalen Hurts has done one. Yeah, so there's a few Super Bowls, and Hurts has been to 2 Super Bowls and won one of them. So the NFC has more Super Bowl pedigree than the AFC by a fair bit. But I mean, the dream for us obviously is our boy slinging Sammy Darnold making it to the Super Bowl, because that'd be hilarious. Because you'd literally have 2 weeks of there's no way this bum can win the Super Bowl, right? Oh man, yeah. But the only problem with that is that if bum ass Sam Darnold did beat the Patriots and Drake May, that'd be tough to live down. It'd be like, man, we got that 2 week hype train of there's no way this bum can beat the Patriots. Smash cut to that bum totally beats the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we felt about Eli Manning twice, and then fuck. Oh, one last wound for all Patriots fans I want to rip open here. You might remember this. So literally that year, like before the year started, there was like some watch company doing promotional videos for their shit, and the videos were like they had like various they had like 2 athletes, and one was a lady. The other athlete was Eli Manning, and I will never forget those commercials because they were like, Eli Manning is unstoppable, and it's like, this guy's a bum. He's never done a fucking thing in his life. What are you talking about? And then, like, smash cut to 9 months later, the Giants beat us in the Super Bowl. And I'm like, that fucking watch commercial. It was the fucking prophecy. How did they fucking know? I'll have to find that watch commercial and send it to Scarlett so she can see. But yeah, I'll never forget that fucking ad. It will always have pissed me off. So anyhow, that's the predictions, that's the die, that's the randomizer, that's the art, that's our podcast in a nutshell. We went way long, but hey, it's the playoffs. We got to do something. See you all next week. Hopefully we'll have more chicks that know more to talk about, but maybe we won't. Who knows? Bye, Mark. Bye.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.